Hey everybody, Nicholas Snow here. I'm live at the kickoff of the 30th Annual Desert AIDS Walk, benefiting the Desert AIDS Project. I'm going to bring you live coverage of what's happening from now until all of the walkers step off. If I have the opportunity to do so, I'll wander through the crowd and I'll interview people and ask them what motivates and inspires them. I want to give a shout out to the individuals that make this show possible. Desert Regional Medical Center, Desert AIDS Project, Lulu California Bistro, and 849 Restaurant and Lounge.
One more drum roll. So all of you, look at your beautiful thighs and slap them with me. We need a drum roll.
Desert Regional Medical Center has been a partner with D.A.P. and also with the LGBT community for over 30 years. And this is the second year that we're the presenting sponsor for the AIDS Walk, and we're extremely excited to be here.
We're broadcasting.
You are.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, you're doing your thing. It's Nicholas Snow, PromoHomoTV.
This is the clip from Sanctuary.
Sanctuary Palm Springs.
Well, I myself have lived with HIV for about 20 years. I know how blessed I am. I have everything I need, but there are people around here that don't have anything. Everything they get comes from DAP, so as long as my body is able, I will be giving back as much as I can. I think we all should do that if we're so blessed.
Desert Regional Medical Center has been a partner with D.A.P. and also with the LGBT community for over 30 years. And this is the second year that we're the presenting sponsor for the AIDS Walk, and we're extremely excited to be. 30 years ago, when the epidemic started, there were a lot of communities and hospitals, unfortunately, that didn't embrace the community the way Desert Regional did. We had amazing volunteers and physicians and employees. Desert Regional created a special unit for individuals that were suffering and oftentimes dying with AIDS so that they could have somewhere they could receive care in a very dignified manner. And that tradition has continued, and that relationship has continued with Desert Regional Medical Center and the LGBT community. And so I stand on the shoulders of other administrators and physicians and wonderful volunteers and employees who've always been there for the LGBT community. After realizing that right here in our Coachella Valley, we had 50% higher, the statistics were showing, of people living with HIV who didn't know their status. That's a public health concern. And the fact that we are a hospital, when I spoke to David Brinkman about that, I went to my boss, within Tenet, and said, I think that we need to get involved in this because this is a public health concern. And now I'm happy to say we're 3 years into the program. It's been very successful.
Please welcome Congressman Dr. Raul Ruiz.
Everyone, my beautiful wife, Monica, my daughters, Sky and Sage. We start them young, we start them early to believe in equality, to believe in social justice, to help us eliminate the stigma of HIV/AIDS, to encourage our friends and other families to get tested. Because this is something that we don't go halfway, we go all the way in order to help protect our community members and our loved ones. Eliminating HIV and AIDS is not something that we go halfway about. Just like we don't accept going halfway for marriage equality and just accepting civil unions and not giving our communities the respect of the word marriage and marriage equality, we don't go halfway in wanting to eradicate HIV. We don't just talk to half of our friends about getting tested here in the Coachella Valley. We don't just go to half of the Coachella Valley with the resources that we are. We go to the entire Coachella Valley. We go all the way to make sure that we get tested, to make sure that we protect ourselves, that we make sure that we can identify those that are HIV positive very early so that we can provide the medications that they need to live a long and fruitful life. And that's what this walk is about. This walk is about going all the way for social justice and eliminating HIV. This walk is about going all the way for marriage equality, not just on paper, but the full implementation of marriage equality in our courts and in all aspects of our societies. This is not just halfway. This walk is about going all the way for human dignity so that we can respect each other for who we are, not based on who we love. And this is about going all the way to eliminate HIV and AIDS right here in the Coachella Valley. And for that, I am with you all the way in this walk, all the way in the struggle, all the way until we accomplish our goal and we cross that finish line. Thank you very much, and let's walk all the way to end HIV and AIDS right here in the Coachella Valley.
All right, you guys, we're ready to start the walk.
Right time.
Media group. Good morning. Morning.
There are over 2,000 people here this morning. We have raised over $300,000 for the Client Services of Desert AIDS Project. I could not be more grateful and more happy. And I'm walking with my good friend, Carolyn Caldwell, CEO of Desert Regional Medical Center, and today's sponsor.
We just had a nice interview with Carolyn, and thank you all for everything you do.
Thank you.